Hello everyone, this is Douglas E. Welch with another episode of A Gardener's Notebook. Today we have another container update. Despite the fact of it being a warm day, we have a pot of soup bubbling away on the stove, and one of the things we like to add to all of our soups is kale. And we finally got enough here to actually do a little harvest. The bugs have been taking quite their share off of here, but the plants finally caught up with it, and we're able to kind of get ahead of the bugs here a little bit. And so while these small ones are still pretty decimated, you can see here in the center we've got some really healthy leaves here and here in the back that we're going to put in our soup tonight. We'll leave the centers, of course, for future growth, let them grow up and make another crop for us. I am a really fussy eater. You may have read that in the blog over time. I only like certain foods, and it's really weird which foods I like. And for whatever reason, one of the few greens I will eat is kale. So I've been so happy that we have been able to grow our own here, because we do put it in a lot of different stuff. We particularly like it in our soups. We make a wide variety of soups. Some of the recipes you may have seen on the blog, and maybe I'll post a few of those after in the description of this video here to give you some to try on your own. In the front here we have, well, actually got a kale leaf hiding away there in the front amongst the strawberry that I was just going to talk about. This is our strawberry, and this is here so that as the kale dies back and starts to bolt in the heat of the summer, which I'm surprised it hasn't done already, the strawberries will start to fill out this pot. We're also going to put some herbs in another pot where the lettuce is, so that as the lettuce starts to die out in the heat, it will be replacing that. We have a good clump of basil now, we have a good clump of peppermint. We're going to put in some parsley, some oregano, and some other herbs that we like for our Italian cooking. My wife is of Sicilian descent and loves her Italian food, as do I. And so it's always a good thing to have on hand. You can hear the cars going by in the background. I'm right out here next to the street. You'll also see our little wine bottle waterer here. I've got one of these in each pot, and something I've just started doing is each evening, after the sun goes down, usually when it's a little cooler, I come out, I fill this up with water, and I just jam it down into the pot. It seems to help. It doesn't just all gurgle out at one point. It does take a little while to go into the soil, which is the best way of watering things here in Southern California, of course, because in the heat of the day, to put water on top of something is just going to evaporate nearly immediately. So putting water directly on the roots is something that I tend to do. I also have drip and soaker irrigation in the garden as well. So that's it for this update on our containers, and we'll be planting more food as the weeks go along. And finally, by the end of summer, we'll have some time to put some cold crops like kale back in the ground. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every time you like or subscribe, it actually increases the visibility of my videos to other people on YouTube in the suggested videos. So thank you again for that, and check out the blog at douglasewelch.com. Until next time, keep digging and harvesting and eating.